that yes, they have done their best. And from the best, we are choosing the best. Thank you very much. They haven't completed their protocol. Now I can let you know that the Africa Media Development Foundation Journalist of the Year Award was first introduced in 2016 to celebrate and encourage high-quality reportage that addresses development challenges and promotes transparency, accountability, and good governance in Africa. The finalists chosen from a highly competitive pool of about 60 submissions have demonstrated exceptional skills, dedication, and commitment to reporting critical issues that affect the country. They came from various media categories, the print, online, television, radio, and photojournalism. However, it is noteworthy that none of the entries in the radio category met the maximum required standard outlined in the core quality. It may just this assemblage of media professionals and their associates to know that members of the panel of judges of this contest had considered the entries of these awardees to have been ethically and professionally written. Critical areas considered and what mentioned here include the story idea, news value, thematic richness, investigation, research input, balance, and headline. The AMDF would therefore like to appreciate members of the panel who are of long-standing managerial and professional experience, which is brought to bear on getting the best out of whom one again will be grandiosely named as the 2024 AMDF Journalist of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, apart from the contest, AMDF will also recognize uncommon and immeasurable contributions by presenting a lifetime award for journalistic excellence to investors. Thank you very much for giving me this time. And we are now going to the ceremony.
The camera.
Nimasila, an enthusiastic and highly motivated writer of several years of experience, is a reporter with the Voice newspaper in the Gambia. He holds a diploma in journalism with proficiency in news writing, photojournalism, collaborative communication, and Microsoft Word. While maintaining high standards of journalistic integrity, Silla had written impactful stories that propelled government of the Gambia to action. On through a deep understanding of journalistic standards and commitment to delivering factual and engaging in identified and secured multiple information sources, including newspaper publications, about the rampant cases of heart failure. The report embarked on a story titled Heart Failure Silent Killer. That's the headline of the story. The story exposed the pathetic situation of the poor who are affected by heart failure but have no access to resources or local medical care. Pathetically, during his 3 months findings, including interviews supported with images, Silla had a conversation with the mother whose son was diagnosed with heart failure but died due to lack of resources. The story which highlighted how the country's financially remains considerably underfunded attracted the attention of the House Committee of the Gambia National Assembly. Also highlighted were the inefficiencies of government agencies to provide adequate sensitization and care for the people of the Gambia. The last report is considered as an overview of an endemic situation in most African countries, whose citizens have to travel to other countries for treatment or rely on foreign donors. SILA, in line with our commitment to acknowledging the best practices in journalism, the AMDF acknowledges you as the second runner-up print category in the 2024 Journalist of the Year contest. Congratulations. They are watching us all over there.
They are not.
The head chief of Northwest Zone, Asia Canada. We are grateful. Thank you. Representative of Nigeria. Then, Segun Odunayo. Segun Odunayo is a Punch newspaper with over 10 years experience in journalism. The holder of Master Science degree in sociology from the University of Ibadan. Odunayo has worked with several media organizations in Nigeria, including print, television, and online media. A dedicated researcher and video content creator, Odunayo presents analysis and writes investigative reports, which won the Nigerian Media Merit Award for Best Aviation Reporter in 2023. What makes Segun Odunayo practice suppressing your spirituality, he said in spirit, was a story which portrays the seeming helplessness and hopelessness of the government in tackling insecurity across the nation. Odunayo undertook an extensive research mission into the activities of Amdf, which was his case study titled Forest War, Amdf's many battles with herdsmen and bandits. And what happened? Amdf is a Southwest Regional Security Outfit formed to hunt down early herdsmen and kidnappers who have become a threat to the farmers and other members of the society. It took Odunayo some months before he could get approval from the authorities of the corps to embark on the journey with them. But to start the journey, the reporter was given some traditional substance to swallow as a protection, but had to go away with them so as to experience a more warm and realistic view of the entire process. Throughout their sojourn in the forest, Odunayo discovered that the alleged kidnappers, herdsmen, seem to have what they call unexplainable, something that don't explain, wonderful. Edge, because while they saw their cows in hundreds, and had the herdsmen were invisible, or they could not see them. All the multiple could do was arrest their belongings and taken away. Some leaders of court intervened on this circumstance. So just sensitization of data to see the evil they are doing for them for the mental health of the farmers slander is brought as a result of their activities. Second, from the hungry, here it allows your courage for undertaking that one will be a journey of no return. But fortunately, contrary is the case. He is thereby acknowledged as the first runner of category in the 2024 Journals of the Year contest. Congratulations. Michelle, this is Nagarta Radio, representative of Third World War. Congratulations. In Cairo, Sarah Aleni is the assistant editor, the mission on weekend as Nation newspaper. Having worked as a reporter as daily independent newspaper before joining the Nation 2012. And he was national diploma in mass communication and has attended UK multimedia course at Open Foundation, London. And his sojourn in journalism has attracted him several professional awards, including the Award in Sports, NMMA Reporter Award, NMMA Foreign Reporter Award, and African Research Media Award in reporting child marriage in Africa. What brought up Taiwan in to add another feather to his affirmation was the story titled Travails of Lagos Community Displaced by Conglomerate Climate Change. The reporter narrates bitter experience of locals who located their multinational industries near the multinational industries and companies using lake as a case study. The story highlights the massive effect of the climate change on the locals. The story sees Ibenleki as a new Lagos defining project in Nigeria, such as multi-million dollar seaport and Dangote refinery. The reporter observes that while Lekki outwardly wearing a vestige of opulence, affluence, and prosperity in the land, the other side is the hard-tending tales of victims and evidence leading the positive and abject poverty. To worsen the situation, the activities of these conglomerates are fast tracking incidences of climate change to the detriment of the locals who are predominantly fishermen, both and net makers, as well as traders in poultry produce. Apart from depriving the locals, their livelihood, the story on us, defining and barring the locals from their natural endowment, coupled with action and inaction, and wealthy conglomerates in the area. In the course of the investigation, the landowners were afraid to speak out, seeing the reporters working for the public, until the intervention by a leader of thought in the area before they could agree to voice out their bitter experience, including those highlighted by the reporters. Both government officials and conglomerates have also declined to talk until they were confronted with the findings by the reporters. Taiwanese, by bringing to fore the adverse effects of operations of the conglomerates and industries on the locals of the city, you have demonstrated the past qualities in journalism and therefore acknowledge you as the winner, print category of the 2024 Young Journalist of the Year contest. Congratulations. It is a pleasure.
I wish conference.
Thank you very much.
I don't think we have. duk abin da aka nuna ya yi wani 4 to 5 lines.
Keep book intellectual.
Would like to call on these people that I'm going to mention now: Shimon Mustafa Noranka, Ibrahim Ismail, Adeyemi Adekunle, Abdulrashid Ahmad, Arinze Chidoke, K. Emmanuel Duku, Oluwa Rashid Adedoyin, Ayodele Isaac. If they are not here, please, the representatives should come forward. I'll go again with the names: Shimon Mustafa Toranka, Ibrahim Ismail, Adeyemi Adekunle, Abdulrashid Ahmad, Arinze Chidoke, K. Emmanuel Duku, Oluwa Rashid Adedoyin, and Ayodele Isaac. For the online category, K. Emmanuel Duku is a reporter at number one citizen newspaper, Juba, South Sudan. He holds a bachelor's degree in statistics from Demography University and certificate in journalism from Media Development Institute, South Sudan, and in monitoring and evaluation, Uganda. The broadcast journalist, K. Emmanuel Duku, has worked with several radio stations as senior lead on scripting, storyboarding, and features. What makes K. Aduku trending talk today was his story titled Gold Rush, Livelihood Challenge in South Sudan Mining Sector. South Sudan has vast mineral deposits which provide a unique opportunity for economic development and community empowerment. But what led the reporter to his investigation was child labor in the treatment child labor in the artisanal gold mining identified as a primary source of income for the residents in some impoverished regions in the country. Apart from highlighting the significant concern about child labor in mining rather than owning the gold, women are also involved in panning gold at the risk of not only respiratory infection but loss of life. Other negative attributes discovered in the illegal mining include degrading of landscape and smuggling of gold by government officials and security operatives who are exploiting an airfield to transport gold to the United Arab Emirates and Asian countries. The investigation, which highlighted other challenges plaguing the country's mining industry, were acknowledged by citizens of the country, suggesting a robust regulatory structure to guide gold mining for the economic growth of South Sudan. They were also of the opinion for the government to carry out a comprehensive environmental impact assessment to evaluate and mitigate the damage caused by illegal mining and logging activities. K. Emmanuel Duku, the choice of the topic was asked. The story contains pictures of the negative impact of illegal mining involving children, among others. In line with the avowed commitment to acknowledging the best practice in journalism, the AMDF hereby acknowledges you as the second runner-up online category in the 2024 Journalist of the Year contest. Congratulations. Arise Chijoke is a dedicated freelance journalist with a passion for telling investigative and impactful stories that promote transparency, hold power to account, and create solutions to problems and drive social change. Chijoke, who holds a Bachelor of Arts in Mass Communication from the University of Nigeria, writes for various media outlets locally and internationally, including Reports Nigeria. What makes Chijoke carry fall before us today was his story titled Mainly Government Poor Investment in Healthcare Worsens Maternal and Child Mortality. The story is supported by pictures focused on how women, especially during childbirth, suffered to access healthcare due to lack of functional health centers. The reporter's attention was drawn to several reports by some non-governmental organizations raising alarm about worsening state of maternal and child health in various states. Hence, his interest proved the need to attract government and those of relevant agencies. In his findings, Chijoke discovered that many communities, women travel far distance to their local government headquarters to access care. Others lost their babies as a result. To further complicate the situation, the roads are dilapidated, thereby delaying in getting to the functional care center. Also, the absence of functional health centers overgrown with grass forced women from the helpless community to fall on local herbs and concoctions, while the healthcare stand as monuments to broken promises of government. The reporter interrogated the state government's budgetary provision versus the actual release and discovered the government had failed to prioritize healthcare delivery by not releasing funds budgeted for that. Other stakeholders, including Nigeria Medical Association interviewed, acknowledged the challenges and reminded the government that local communities are entitled to the same healthcare treatment given to those in the city. For the foregoing, for the foregoing, you have actually demonstrated your investigation skills and exposing the challenges facing healthcare delivery in Benue State arising from poor release or non-prioritizing provisions for healthcare to the people. By this, the AMDF proudly acknowledges your extremely By this, AMDF proudly acknowledges your exemplary performance with imaging as the first runner-up online category in the 2024 AMPF Journalist of the Year contest. Congratulations. Abdulrashad Hamad is a graduate of law from Danfodio University, Sokoto, and writes for The Cable. He specializes in health reporting, climate accountability, data solutions, and fact-checking. The passionate writer, Abdul Rashid, is a fellow under the Open Reporting Project 2022-2024 for ICIR, a project aimed at enhancing fiscal transparency and accountability. His work has featured in prominent publications including University World News, Nation Nigeria, Ripple Nigeria, and Daily Trust newspapers. Also a fellow at Future News Nationwide 2022, organized by the British Council for Outstanding Young Journalists Worldwide. The report has won silver The report has won silver in the online category of the TAGI 2023 African Investigative Journalism Award in Senegal. After Rashado raises his head high today through his investigative story titled Inside Sokoto Factories Reducing Contaminated Sachet Water. The report exposed how 22 factories in Sokoto produce contaminated sachet water without registration with the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration, NAFDA. He also discovered 12 factories still in operation despite the expiration of their NAFDA registration, which raises questions about regulatory agencies' negligence of duty in the state. It is a common knowledge that due to extreme heat in Sokoto, most residents, including the reporters, resort to drinking sachet water to quench their thirst. This led to his discovery of some unwholesome sachet water with
Very expensive system.
unwholesome sachet
So this
water
is
which had owned
application fee was
NAFDAC
expensive.
numbers. However, investigations by the reporter showed that the products were not pure and could lead to typhoid and chronic diarrhea, according to medical experts interviews. The reporters objected to
Watching from
steam
Sierra Leone.
sachet water to laboratory tests where some were found as not safe for drinking. In the course of his investigation, Abdul Rashid was subjected to inhuman treatment, arrested, handcuffed at the factory, and taken to police, where he was detained for 5 hours for asking questions. The police, in the process, extorted 5,000 naira from him before his release, and unfortunately for the police, the reporter snapped him while counting the money, which was later returned. After the report was published, the reporter was threatened by the DSS with arrest, while some owners of factories also threatened him with lawsuits for exposing them. For the foregoing, the AMDF highly acknowledges your unequaled investigative skills in practice of journalism towards saving lives and hereby declares you winner online category of the AMDF Journalist of the Year contest. Congratulations. All right, congratulations. Thank you so much, Dr. Kalimat Usman, for helping us through the delivery of the awards. We're moving on to photo category of the award. Please, the recipients or the representative of the recipients, can you please step forward? Isaac Ayodele and Adedoyin Ologba. Isaac Ayodele and Adedoyin Olugbo. Photo category. Isaac Jimo Ayodele is a photo journalist at Nation newspaper. An experienced photo journalist, Isaac Ayodele has worked with many newspapers, including the Tribune and Daily Sketch, as chief photographer before joining his present employer, the Nation's newspaper, as photo editor. What makes Ayodele standing before us today? Ayodele needs to be standing before us. What makes Ayodele standing before us today was his photo of a commutant who decided to travel as cargo and pay less than to pay through his nose as passenger to get to his destination. The extraordinary photo shows the man hanging on an overloaded J5 bus with his luggage tied around him along Lagos-Ibadan Expressway due to the astronomical cost of transport fare caused by the removal of fuel subsidies. The photo has challenged road traffic officers not to overlook such life-threatening posture by communicants, regardless of the hike in transport fares. So today, in this 8th edition of Africa Media Development Journalism Conference, Mr. Isaac Ayodele is our first rounder up in the photo category of the 2024 Journalist of the Year Contest Awards. Congratulations, Mr. Ayodele. So the person representing Isaac Ayodele today is Uncle Bali. He's receiving the award on behalf of Ayodele Isaac Jimo. So we put hands together for our first rounder of the photo category.
Runner up. No runner up.
Thank you very much. Please, Mr. Itolo Francis, are you still in the house? Itolo Francis, yes, please can you come up? You're going to help us in presenting this next award. Is a representative of the HOD of Mass Communication Department of Katpoli. So now to the winner of the photo category award. Adedoyin Olugbo. Adedoyin Olugbo. Being represented by Tayo Jerry. Olugbo Shahid Adedoyin is a news photo journalist at the Punch newspaper. He holds a higher national diploma, HNA in mass communication from Mashood Abiola Polytechnic and diploma in desktop. He is a principal journalist who always wants to work in an environment where human effort is valuable, regarded and rewarded, while assisting the organization to achieve its objectives. No wonder Adegomi remains with the Punch newspaper from 2011 to date. In the course of his calling, Adegomi has won many awards, including Nigeria Media Merit Award, NMMA, News Photography 2012, Diamond Award for Media Excellence Action Photograph 2018,
as well as the NMMA News Photography Awards 2019 and 2022. Can we put hands together for final view? All right. What makes what makes Adegoyi photographing us today was his fantastic photo on the front page of the Punch showing heavy flooding in Lagos following a 10-hour rainfall. His story titled Human Negligence, Big Threat to National Phenomenon, which he attached to the picture, attributed attributed to the series of flooding to lack of adequate drainage and blocked drainages. Additionally, was also able to tell how movement was totally disrupted, roads submerged, and buildings collapsed. The story identifies neglect on the part of government and residents who please wait for the natural phenomena to cause disaster. Additionally, the front page fantastic picture in the Punch on July 4th, 2024, along with a narration, serve as a reminder to both the government and residents of Lagos to do the needful to prevent future occurrence. From the foregoing and in line with its world commitment to acknowledge excellence in journalism practice, you are hereby declared the winner photo category of the 2024 Journalist of the Year contest. Congratulations, Adeola. Let's keep clapping. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your attention. We're almost ready now. Television category. Are there any? Is there any other colleague? This is the man. Can see him physically, clap your hand. All the way from where? From Abuja. You don't listen to what he has done, but they need to stand before you. Listen attentively. Are there any articulate? A senior correspondent of the Zen African TV holds a Master's of Art degree in Mass Communication from the Open University and Bachelor's of Art English from Comparative University, Nigeria. Strongly committed to developmental ideas and innovation, Adekunle is a journalist who seeks for a challenging position to utilize his professional skills in achieving corporate and wider goals. In his journalism sojourn, Adekunle was a cameraman, video editor, foreign correspondent, covers ECOWAS 85th Ordinary Session at the State House of Abuja, as well as media consultant to an NGO. What makes Adekunle standing before us today was his story titled A Trail of Broken Promises. How a furniture company that exits the communities in despair. Listen. The topic by the correspondent was driven by the urgent need to expose how the failure of the contractor had worsened the condition of residents in the agricultural area. The investigative report uncovered the devastating failure of a road project designed to connect some arable communities in the federal constituency. The road contract was shockingly awarded to a furniture company. That means a furniture company road project. awarded a French company with no expertise in construction. That the project was executed, plunging the affected communities into deeper isolation. The report supported with images details about the rural communities which rely heavily on farming were seriously impacted by the neglect, resulting in agonies and tragic losses of life. In the course of the investigation, the correspondent lost a sister due to the dangerous conditions of the neglected roads. Despite the difficulties, the story succeeded in holding the responsible parties accountable. As 3 months after the publication, the contractor returned to the site